video. If you've watched my my live videos, you might already know that I quite like to do this stuff. I recently got a job, my first job as a doctor. So very, very, very pleased about that. And that starts in about a month and a half from now. So mixed emotions, excited and nervous. And well, leave a like as a congratulations if you want. But yeah, nervous, excited, and I'll be working in the respiratory department in general medicine at the hospital that I've got a job at. So I thought, what better excuse to revise respiratory medicine than this, just to prepare myself. So on the left side of the screen I have a sort of section of my notes that I take using the Notability app. I have lots and lots of stuff here. That's not my name, that's the name of someone I tutor, so I'm hopefully not doxing. I'll look at ASMR craft stuff. Join my Discord, by the way. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to join my community. But yeah, it's been a while since I've done one of these types of videos. On this side I have my camera where I'm going to be noting down stuff. I find I remember more if I write things, so I'll be taking my efficient computer-made notes and sort of transferring them over to here just in shorthand so that I can get them into my head. This is the Notability software. You can download it on all sorts of things. Not sponsored, but they are very, very good. And this is what I've used for the past probably 4 years for medical school. This is, if you want access to this, by the way, all of my notes, I can give you access in a way, and I would be happy to share them with you if you find they would be useful for you. At one point I thought about possibly making it like a Patreon access thing, but to be honest, most of my notes are like copied off the internet anyway, so you guys can just have access to it if you particularly want. Maybe I'll go through this at some point, but let's not waste too much time. This has all been reduced down to single letters, but these are all different sort of systems of the body. I'm actually not going to mess around with the screen too much, but let's go to respiratory medicine. That's what this does actually stand for. And I think what I'll probably do is just start making my way through like some things I've not really done much on at all. Restrictive disease, restrictive lung disease. So I will need to go through and fill some of these out at some point. COPD I think I'm okay with. Maybe interstitial lung disease would be interesting to go through. Let's do that. So what I'm going to do is just sort of make my way through the things I've written, and just take them down. These are some of my anatomical notes that I've taken a long time ago. I'm very proud of some of these drawings. Yes, very, very proud of these drawings. Maybe this could be the screenshot or something. This could be quite interesting. Something like this. Maybe the pen should be more in shot. Maybe I should have my hand like this. Then it'd be clickbait for those who think that I drew this in the video. Okay, so yeah, let's go into interstitial lung disease. And just gonna start kind of writing things down. I don't want to write too thick, but I also want you guys to be able to read. Maybe I will do it thick. No. That is way too thick and I do not like it. I'm actually going to move my microphone as well so that I can actually read what I'm writing. Let's go 5 and okay, so I'm not really gonna keep these notes, it's more just to not waste paper basically. Interstitial lung disease. I forget that. If you double tap, you can you change it to the eraser. Okay, so interstitial lung disease. It's an umbrella term to describe conditions that affect the lung parenchyma. Causing inflammation and fibrosis. This is very simplified, but just as an example. Fibrosis. Fibrosis involves the replacement of elastic and functional lung tissue with scar tissue. This is all fairly simple stuff, but it's going to highlight as well. Stiffened and non-functional scar tissue has replaced. Yep. Okay, no diagnosis. I guess we'll change colour for that. High resolution CT scan. So the high resolution CT will show a ground glass appearance, and that's a really classic diagnosis with limited management options, as in interstitial lung disease the damage is irreversible. Generally, the treatment is supportive and, where possible, to prevent further progression of the disease. Preventative / progression. Limiting, I guess you could put it like that. So remove underlying cause, home oxygen, where hypoxic. Never let a smoker have home oxygen. And there you go, stop smoking. Physiotherapy. Pneumococcal and flu vaccine. Pneumococcal and flu vaccines. Advanced care planning and palliation where necessary. Lung transplant. Lung transplant. Okay. Let's move on. I just go back to Navy. Idiopathic. Pulmonary fibrosis. By the way, guys, let me know what you think of this format. If you think it's good and relaxing. This is a condition where there is progressive pulmonary fibrosis with no clear cause. Of course, that's idiopathic, presents with an insidious onset. Just got an email saying I won an Oral-B toothbrush. That must be a scam. Insidious onset, shortness of breath, so what is say? No clear cause. Pulmonary fibrosis is pretty obvious, but and then go insidious onset of shortness of breath and dry cough, generally over 3 months, usually affects adults over 50. On examination, you'll have basal crackles respiratory. Finger gloving. their fingers go like this, like as if they're dancing at the club. It's like no, I'm joking. It's like the end of their fingers like kind of curves over, and their nail. It's like usually nail changes as well. Prognosis is poor. Poor prognosis. 2 to 5 years life expectancy. Generally, I mean, it's quite odd to give it to do this from diagnosis, but I guess maybe statistically speaking. Let's go. Might change the lighting a little bit. There we go. Let's go. Management. Slowing progression of disease you have. Pyrphenidone. I've not heard of either of these, by the way. I mean, this is obviously some sort of steroid, and then yeah, this is like a biologic. So we have pyrphenidone, which is an anti-fibrotic and anti-inflammatory. And then you also have, sorry, just hit the microphone, NINTED and NIB. Wait, I need to do that in capitals because I did the other one in capitals. Nintendo. So I have to remember Nintendo. Why would that help me remember? Nintedanib. It's a monoclonal antibody. Oh, it's an anti-tyrosine kinase inhibitor, presumably. I've heard of them. Doesn't say it, but I assume it's an inhibitor, obviously. Okay. I want to pick another cool colour. I quite like that one. So now we've moved on to drug-induced. Drug. Pulmonary fibrosis. Okay. Things that can cause amiodarone, cyclophosphamide, methotrexate, nitrofurantoin. Okay. Several drugs can cause. I actually didn't know this. Well, methotrexate makes sense to me. I didn't know amiodarone or cyclophosphamide. Well, cyclophosphamide makes sense as well. Nitrofurantoin and amiodarone, I had no idea. So, it's like a heart medication. Oh yeah, ventricular arrhythmia. It's not like immunosuppressant. I'm trying to look. What was it? It was methotrexate. Methotrexate. Again, an immunosuppressant, an anti-inflammatory, an metabolomic, an anti-metabolomic. I've never heard, and I get what it's saying, but I'm going to leave that out because I've never even. Anti-metabolic, yeah, that sounds makes more sense. Used in all manner of clinical situations, yeah. And nitrofurantoin, which is antibiotic for UTIs. Okay, fair enough, they cause it, and that's the end of the story. No need to drag it on, I suppose. Let's go with this cool colour. Secondary. Oops, pulmonary. I lost all ability to write there for a second. Secondary pulmonary fibrosis, okay. Can be secondary to some conditions. I didn't go into any real depth in this, but this is not really necessary. So, alpha 1 antitrypsin deficiency. Antitrypsin. Deficiency. Rheumatoid arthritis. Systemic lupus erythematosus. And systemic sclerosis. You can say these are all rheumatological disorders. Make sense, they're all kind of sclerotic in nature. This I need to kind of read up on a bit more. I've kind of forgotten how that works. I've got some antitrypsin deficiencies there. We could go through that at some point. Okay, we'll leave that there. And let's move on to the next part. Okay, so hypersensitivity, pneumonitis, ACA, extrinsic allergic alveolitis, extrinsic alveolitis. I'll be honest, I can't remember at all what this is. Because you can kind of get an idea from hypersensitivity pneumonitis, but yeah. No, I don't really know what it is, to be honest. Type 3, oh, I need to go over these hypersensitivity types again. So it is a type 3 hypersensitivity reaction. Environmental allergen responsibilities of the job, not or the practicalities of it, not the knowledge. So I want to, over the next month and a half, really get to grips with everything respiratory, and just be like, even get like into all of the research and stuff. That would be ideal. So I'm a real boffin when it comes to that stuff. So at least I don't have to worry about recall and stuff. So bronchoalveolar lavage. Because I've never seen anything like lavage is done. It is collecting cells from the airways during bronchoscopy by washing the airways with fluid, then collecting the fluids for testing. Okay. So during a bronchoscopy, washing airways with fluid and collecting the, I guess, like washed out cells, I guess, right? That's kind of what that means. For testing, it's kind of obvious. Can you hear the thunder? I don't know if you guys caught that. It's been really hot here in London recently, and it's been raining and thundering some of today because of it. We can never have, like, if we have 3 or 4 days of heat, you can always guarantee there's going to be like a thunderstorm to follow. Okay, so raised lymphocytes, lymphocytes, yep, and raised mast cells because it is a inflammatory or a hypersensitivity thing. Hypersensitivity pneumonitis. Management. Okay, I want to keep it in the same colour. Management. Sorry, this one. Little kid talking outside. Management is by obviously removing the allergen, oxygen, and steroids. That's quite standard for a lot of non-infective respiratory conditions, to be honest. Okay, yeah, I mean, this is going to be quite a rare thing to stumble on, isn't it? Typical examples of causes are bird fanciers, farmer's lung, which is to mouldy spores in a mushroom worker's lung. Mushroom antigens and malt worker's lung, which is mold from barley. I mean, this is like so rare, isn't it? Let's be honest. You're not going to see much of this on the job. Next up, we're almost there. Let's go green this time. Cryptogenic. Organizing pneumonia. infectious pneumonia. IP is not a normal thing, I just can't be bothered to write it out. Oh my god, that is getting so loud. Hopefully that's actually relaxing for you guys. Lung biopsy equals definitive investigation. So I guess you would treat assuming infectious pneumonia, and then there'd be not very good response to any of it, which would then lead you to maybe a lung biopsy. Is systemic corticosteroids, that would be like IV hydrocortisone, IV maybe prednisolone, I assume. Okay. Nice. And the last one. Let's look at asbestosis. Okay. Asbestosis is a lung fibrosis related to inhalation. Lung fibrosis associated with asbestos inhalation. Unsurprisingly, this is fibrogenic, meaning it causes lung fibrosis. It is also, as we know very well, oncogenic. Long-term development, decades in time. Asbestos inhalation can cause, let's say pulmonary fibrosis, a bit more helpful to our memory. Pleural thickening. And pleural plaques. I don't know what those are. I can guess, but I don't officially know they are. Adenocarcinoma. Most common form of lung cancer. And mesothelioma. Sufferers are eligible for compensation if they develop asbestos-related health conditions, except isolated pleural plaques. Weird. All patients that die with known exposure to asbestos need to be referred to the coroners. Cool. Let's go coroner referral and compensation available. Just, those are actually quite helpful for the job, aren't they, really? Okay, well that's pretty good. Did we do that? Yeah, pretty happy with that. Let's leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoy this type of format. I'll make sure to do more of them in the future. If you do, I'm basically just carrying you along with my, or taking you along with my revision, really. Next up I'll probably do, and if I haven't done it already, I'll probably do bronchiectasis, alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency, primary hypertension, sarcoidosis, pleural effusion. Oh, we've got two of these. Have I done them completely differently as well? Alright guys, thanks for watching.